Hey, I hope you're as excited as we are to regather as a church here at Chatham Heights Baptist Church this Sunday, 9 o'clock and 11 o'clock, both times here in the sanctuary. We wanted to shoot this video so that you get an idea of what it's kind of going to look like on Sunday when you come to worship. First of all, there are three ways to get into the building, okay? First of all, there is this door you see open here. This will be the only one in the front open, and this will be the entrance here. Or you can go around the ramp, the handicap ramp, to go into the side. Or you can go around to where the Sunday school door is on the far side of the opposite end and come up those stairs and down the back hallway to those doorways by the ramp. And both that doorway and this one is the only way you'll get in the sanctuary, and we will have things set up here. One of the things you'll notice are little pieces of tape later that are going to be out about 6 feet or more apart. That's where we ask for your family group to wait until your turn to be seen and to come on in so that we maintain safe distancing. The first thing that will happen is we will hit you with this thermometer, not literally hit you, but we will point it and we will check your temperature. And if everything is fine, you're not running a fever of say 100 or more, then we should be okay in letting you in. We'll take a hard look at that. And if it is a little high, we'll set you around for a while and then we'll try all over again. But why don't you follow me right now so you see the station that's set up just inside. When you arrive into the church part after your temperature, you'll see this table is all set up at either entrance. This table has disposable masks for you. And if you do not have a mask, you can use that one. We have ordered and hope to have church monogram masks that'll be ready by Sunday, we hope. There's a Purell hand sanitizer station that a volunteer will be here to pump that for you. And if you want to wipe down, that's great. There are also going to be some gloves if for some reason you feel like you need to wear gloves, but gloves are not the best thing. Only if you put them on and don't touch anything else. So we're going to keep those for when we set things up. Here we have this basket. Each entrance will have an offering basket. We ask, if you would, to bring your offerings and leave them here as you come in or when you leave, either one. So come on into the sanctuary for right now, and we'll show you how things are going to go. An usher will take you from this place to your seat. Now, when I say your seat, it might not be exactly where you always sit. We have the pews blocked off every other pew. You'll see the blue tape that will show that you will not be able to sit on that pew. But if you have a favorite seat and you are here early enough and no one is there, then you can come along and tell the usher, and the usher will seat you there. You sit as family groups, but the family groups need to be 6 feet apart at least, because if you're in a family group, you're around each other all the time. The people next to you may not be, so we want to keep that distance from each other so that we don't end up accidentally contaminating someone else. If you come on in and you get your seat, you'll notice that when you first walk in, it looks a little darker. On the stained glass windows on the east side of things, you will see blackout curtains. We're not expecting a bombing raid. What that is because we cannot have the hymnals and the Bibles and things out for you. We will be projecting lyrics and all the information you need up on that screen. So we needed to dim it a little bit in here so it doesn't bleach out the picture and you can participate fully. We do ask and require that you will wear your mask while you're singing as well. And I hope that you will pay heed to those things. Also, there'll be no bulletins. We'll walk you through the worship. And we will have places on the screen if there's a place for you to speak or to pray in a liturgical fashion. We will make sure that that's up there for you. Come on, follow me down to the front. As you already can see, there's blue tape right here. And let me tell you one of the things we're going to do. Between the 9 and the 11 o'clock, we have deacon volunteers that are going to be coming in right afterwards, and they are going to basically do sanitizer. We have this all ready for us, and they will spray down the used pew. Now, it takes a while for this stuff to dry sufficiently for someone to be sitting on it. So what we're doing is between the 9 and 11, we will then move the blue tape and block off the used pew from 9, and a fresh pew will be open for you at 11 o'clock. But we will still be sanitizing in the in-between. This Sunday, we are having communion. And you will see when you get here that in your pew, wherever your pew may end up being, there will be a number of disposable communion cups with the juice already in there and the bread already attached, and there'll be a way to open those one at a time for the bread and then the cup, and I'll explain it to you that day. But they have not been touched by human hands. We will use gloved hands to put them out, and what we will ask is for you to participate in communion at the end of the service, and then to take those out with you, those cups you've used, and throw them away. And gloved hands will then come in and scoop up the others that were not used, and we'll put fresh cups out through other gloved hands afterwards. So it's going to be a little different, but I'm excited what God's going to do and bring us all together again here at worship. Let me tell you two other quick things. One is we are going to be stewards of time. We are trying our best to keep our worship services at 45 minutes because we want to keep people from having the need to go to the restroom. We're trying to keep those out from public simply because that's another place where you can pass on germs unknowingly. And we want to be stewards of getting people in and out. At the end of each service, during this time, an usher will come to your pew and will stand by your pew, much like a wedding or a funeral, and they will invite your pew to exit, to come into the center aisle and to walk out the front doors and to leave. And then the next pew will follow at the usher's directions, and so on. We want to keep you safe, and in order to do that, here in the sanctuary, we've got to follow these protocols and make it work right for you. If you have to go down the ramp instead of this, just let us know, and we will make certain that when the appropriate time comes, we'll take you that direction and not out the front door. So I hope that you will join us this Sunday, and if you can't join us physically, that's perfectly fine. There are a lot of people taking care of a lot of others who have special issues with this disease, and we want to all be safe. So you can still find us at 9 or 11 on our Facebook live stream, or on our YouTube channel, or connected, it'll be loaded up later to our web page, which you can find a link to in our Facebook page if you want to take the time to do that. Looking forward to seeing you on Sunday. I can't wait, but I hope like you and I will realize things are a little different, but God's Spirit is not. I'll see you then.